Welcome to everybody. I am Kadal Amudam from Chennai. This video will give an introduction to blockchain. I will concentrate more on the use cases and application of the blockchain rather than the technical details of this technology. If you ask me to make a video on car, I will not describe what is an internal combustion engine and how it works. I will simply say as follows. A car has four wheels. It can run forward and reverse. It has a steering wheel. 4 to 7 people can comfortably travel in a car. It runs on petrol or diesel. And this is my method. Let us see what is blockchain. It's open and distributed ledger. So anyone can download the complete transactions and view it. But no one can change it. It's a network of computers and the nodes are called miners. These nodes are computers of high processing power, mostly designed using GPUs. Miners create coins. The most popular one is Bitcoin. To create a Bitcoin, the miners need to solve some complex puzzle, spending a lot of processing power and energy. This may not be true with all the cryptocurrency. Miners verify each and every transaction and create a block. When more than 51% of miners verify a transaction, then it is assumed to be valid transaction and it is added to the chain. Once it is added, then it cannot be modified. Each block is added to previous block to form a chain. One block is added every 10 minutes. So it takes 10 minutes for any transaction to be accepted by the blockchain. There is a small cost involved for each and every transaction. This is a revenue for the miners, which is equally shared by all the miners. But this transaction cost is much less than bank charges to transfer funds from one corner of the world to the another. No third party is required for many applications. We need third parties in many cases in the current system, which can be eliminated using blockchain. We will see this in detail in the coming slides. Money can be transferred peer-to-peer without the involvement of banks. This is like handing cash from one person to another. No central authority in the blockchain ecosystem. No single person or organization has complete control over the blockchain network. Decisions, improvements are taken by concession of majority miners. Apart from Bitcoin, there are many applications for blockchain. Satoshi Nakamoto is the one who has designed the blockchain, but this is not the name of any real person or any organization. In fact, no one knows who designed the blockchain. Looks like Japanese as the name sounds. Follow Indian culture. Many authors of many Upanishads are not known. For example, Manduka Upanishad. Mandoka means toad. Money can be transferred from one wallet to another without involvement of third party like banks. Everyone who needs to transact a cryptocurrency needs to create a wallet. A wallet will have two keys. One is public key, which is similar to our house address, and another is private key. Private key is like a password, which shall be kept safe and secret. Public key can be shared with anyone, while private key is not. Public key is used to transfer money to anybody. To receive money, one shall share his public key. Private key of the wallet will be used automatically by blockchain they verify and validate the transaction. The private key shall be kept very safe and secure. Once it is lost, there is no other way to recover it. It's unlike losing our username and password of our bank account. We can approach our bank to get it changed. But in blockchain, there is no one to approach. Most of the Bitcoin hacking are executed by stealing this private key. Let us see what is dApp, distributed application. Any application developed to run on blockchain is called the dApp. One of the applications of dApp is smart contract. Let me explain what is a smart contract using a use case. Let us see how a sale purchase process will happen in the blockchain. Generally, letter of credit is used when buyer and seller are not known to each other and there is no trust between them. Let me explain what is an LC. I want to buy a product from a seller. After negotiation, the price and quantity are fixed. All other terms and conditions are agreed upon. The process is that I have to place an order along with an LC. My bankers will issue an LC on my behalf to the seller. The seller shall deliver the material within 30 days as agreed upon. Any delay beyond 30 days will attract a penalty of 1% per week. I shall pay 30 days after dispatch of material. If I delay payment, I will be charged an interest of 0.5% per week. The conditions of the LC are earlier agreed between the seller and buyer during negotiation period, and these conditions are mentioned in the LC. After dispatch of the material, the seller will present the LC to his bank. The bank will collect payment from my bank and credit it to the seller. So there are four parties are involved: seller, buyer, and two banks of seller and buyer. We will discuss the smart contract in a detailed manner. A smart contract can be written to implement the above process without the involvement of the two banks. A smart contract is a piece of code launched in the blockchain. The code will monitor the issue of purchase order, delivery of material and its date, and transfer money from one wallet to another on the specified date. It will check whether the material was dispatched on time, else it will calculate penalty and deduct the amount to be paid. It will check whether the balance is available in the wallet, else it will calculate the interest and transfer the money. Since no banks are involved, there is no bank charges, but there will be a small transaction fee and the development cost for the smart contract. The smart contract is reusable. It's also possible to check the balance in the wallet before dispatch of the material. In India, blockchain is currently used widely in diamond industry. This is used to avoid entry of fake diamond in the supply chain. Many dimensional parameters of a diamond are measured and a laser mark is also imposed on the diamond. Anywhere in the supply chain, these parameters can be checked to verify if it is the same diamond which has been originally dispatched. The same concept can be used to ensure that the product dispatched from one end reaches the destination without any spurious material getting into the supply chain. A proof of ownership can be created for any asset in blockchain and a timestamp can be created. The ownership is transferable from one person to another. The assets can be land, building, car, documents, music, audio file, video file, idea, drawings, designs, computer program, certificates, insurance policy, health records, etc. We can take a loan by mortgaging any of the assets whose proof of ownership is created in the blockchain. A smart contract can be written to mortgage an asset, pay monthly installments, and after the end of the loan repayment, the asset will be automatically transferred to the first owner. It is possible to record in the blockchain that the asset is mortgaged and not sold. So, this facilitates two people who do not know each other to lend a loan and repay based on the reliability and trust on the blockchain. There are various stakeholders in the music industry. They are lyric writers, singer, composer, instrumentalists, and publisher. But as on today, there is no foolproof method to share the revenue as agreed manner. But this can be achieved through a smart contract. As soon as a song is sold, the revenue can be automatically distributed to all the stakeholders' wallet and almost instantly as per the agreed manner. We know that artificial intelligence can take decisions. We also know that it can learn over a period of time. There are systems based on AI which can give legal advice based on that country's law. We have understood what is a smart contract. Combined with the capabilities of AI and blockchain, we can create virtual codes. People who are interested can submit all the documents, arguments, evidences to the virtual court. The AI can analyze the evidences submitted to, refer all the relevant legal clauses and the previous case history, and decide a suitable judgment. And this process can be completed worst case in a day or two. Since smart contract is attached, it can automatically transfer the disputed property to the rightful owner if it is a property case. The advantages are manifold. It is fast, less expensive since lawyers need to be engaged for less amount of time. Decision is impartial since computers do not have emotions or bias, and above all, there is no provision to corrupt the judge. Insurance can be fully automated without any insurance companies like LIC. So the premium will be less since expenses will be much less. Premium can be received automatically from the wallets. In case of an eventuality, the blockchain insurance company automatically check death certificate uploaded to the blockchain or from any government databases. So disbursement will be fast. Since there is no third party to make profit, the premium will be much less compared to what currently is charged. It is possible to create secure proof of identity in the blockchain. This feature can be used to implement secure authentication. The identity of your people will be saved securely in the blockchain rather than in the server of the website. So there is no centralized location for the passwords and hence it is not possible to hack. The actual password will not be saved in the blockchain. A unique hash code only will be saved in the blockchain. So even if someone steals the hash code, he cannot derive the password. Currently, this is being used in websites. Websites never save our passwords, but it is only the hash code of our passwords. Currently, Google saves many of my passwords in the form of cookies in my computer, and I am not sure how safe is this method. Borderless government. Let us see what can be done using a blockchain. It can maintain land and other immovable property record with proof of ownership at any point of time. This ownership is transferable, so it is possible to execute sale of this property without any intermediate registrar. If this is implemented, the overall cost of sales will be much less than 1% compared what it is now. It is around 10% or more in India. Election can be conducted without any election commission. Money can be transferred without any banks. Life insurance, medical insurance, fire safety, theft and other natural calamity insurance can be implemented without any insurance company. In any country, government is the largest buyer. All buying activities can be automated through smart contracts. Power distribution and payment can be automated. Payment will be collected using the details from the smart energy meters. Travel ticket booking for air, rail and road can be implemented in blockchain. No booking or travel agents are required to book tickets. Social security schemes like taking care of poor and elders is much easier since their identity can be easily verified and the benefits can be transferred to them. Blockchain can maintain all the driving license, vehicle license, fitness certificates and all road transport related documents. Peer-to-peer funding is easier and safer in blockchain. This feature can be used to fund enterprises, small industries, sports persons, etc. This will help economic growth. Funding can come from anywhere in the world. Legal disputes can be automated so that judgment will be fast and fair. So, one can become a citizen of any government created anywhere in the world on the blockchain network. Moreover, one can be a citizen of many such governments. This is the reason it is called a borderless government. So, blockchain governments will compete with each other to provide better facility to the masses so that it can grow. This competition will be healthy since blockchain is transparent and open. This will facilitate to provide cost effective, fast, reliable and transparent services to the common man. Government cannot be always right. The best example of recent times is about Mr. Snowden of WikiLeaks. The governments were using some repressive measures to silence him. He was not allowed to receive donations by credit cards. In such cases, blockchain offers a great help. Cryptocurrencies can be used to donate to his activities. VoIP telephony, where no one can listen in between, can be implemented in blockchain. Skype can be listened by other people. Currently, any telephonic conversation can be tapped. Many countries do this for surveillance or to keep track of terrorists. Some governments misuse this and try to tap their political opponents, which are not ethical. In such cases, one can use blockchain for secure conversation. IoT, machine to machine communication, blockchain can coexist and create a new ecosystem for business. For example, a machine may complete a job and inform the customer, and the payment can be automatically transferred from one wallet to the wallet of the owner of the machine. A component may pass through 10 machines, and all the machines are connected to cloud through IoT and blockchain. As soon as the operation is over in one machine, the payment can be transferred from one wallet to another. Transparency, security, trustless ecosystem are the key cornerstones of blockchain. This will change how business are done in the coming days. So, this technology will enforce trust among the trading partners, enforce transparency, and no middleman culture. Fundamentally, this platform runs on construction with no central authority. Anything built upon blockchain will have the same feature. We can create groups, societies, nations which are fully democratic, transparent, and ethical. We can build social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc., where no one can hack and take control of someone else's account. At the same time, people cannot write anything on a later date say that my account is hacked. Freedom of speech can be ensured. No external agency can force to change, delete any comment or information in blockchain based social media. Once written, then it is written. That's all. No further change shall happen to whatever said. Let me conclude this video with this slide. This technology could be a path breaking, game changer, or disruptive. It is better for the society and nations to adapt at the earliest so that we can harness the full potential of blockchain. Thank you.